What's going on, guys? I got a question to start things off today. Have you ever been offended? Like, has someone ever just hurt your feelings? I love this story in Matthew 18, and Peter approaches Jesus and he asks him this question. How many times should I forgive my brother, my sister, my friend, my homie? How many times should I actually forgive them? Up to 7 times? And Jesus, of course, in the most Jesus way possible, says not 7 times, but 7 times 70. Now, if you failed algebra last year, I'm going to do the math for you. That's 490 times. And I think really what Jesus was getting at when it comes to forgiveness and holding on to bitterness and experiencing moments of offense, I think what he was really telling Peter was it's actually about losing count and not keeping score. And I think a lot of times in life when we get hurt or when people upset us or there's unmet expectations, we hold on to bitterness and we pick up unforgiveness and bitterness. I would kind of explain it this way. In a lot of ways, we pick up offense just like we go and get the groceries out of the car. Now follow me on this, okay? It sounds weird, but just follow me. You're sitting there. You're playing a nice game of Madden. You're watching some Gilmore Girls on the couch. Your mom pulls into the driveway, skirt, skirt. She honks on her horn. And of course, what do? You're like, dang, there's groceries here. Let's eat. You go to the entryway. You slide on your mom's 6.5 size flip-flops because why would you wear your own shoes outside? You go to the back of the car and you look at the back of the car. And there are so many groceries. There's bread, there's soda, there's all these amazing things that you cannot wait to eat. Now, maybe you're like me and you look at it, and maybe you're like me and you're a one-time wonder. Let me tell you about the one-time wonder. You are not taking more than one trip. How many of y'all know? So we get in there, we start loading up, we grab everything. Like, you haven't been to the gym in like 2 months, but like you're getting it right now. You load all the groceries up and you have all of this weight. Now, maybe you've done this and you realize I actually can't even physically carry all of these in. Or maybe you've tried it and you've broken something. And this is the point that I want to get at, because I think a lot of times when we hold on to bitterness towards someone, when we hold on to unforgiveness from that person who wasn't there for us that was supposed to be, what we're actually doing is we're carrying a weight that we were never meant to carry. And I think that so many of us in life can pick up offense like we pick up groceries, when really I believe that forgiveness is a process. It's one bag at a time. It's realizing that before you can forgive someone else, you first have to forgive yourself. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, is to forgive yourself. But forgiveness is a process. And I'll say this, that forgiveness is not saying that you didn't hurt me. It's saying that you don't owe me anymore. It's saying, you know what? I know it's hard to forgive someone when I forget all the things that I've been forgiven of. When I'm reminded of God's grace that He's put on my life, I can easily extend it to someone else. And so I just want to challenge you today as we talk and have conversation about this concept. I want to ask you this question. Is there someone in your life that you know that you need to forgive so that you can be free? Are you carrying a weight that you were never meant to carry? Are you holding on to offense and picking up bitterness like a bad habit? I don't know about you, but it's something that I struggle with, and I just want to challenge us and say this. This is a big idea today, that forgiveness frees you. Forgiveness allows you to step into all that God has for you. When you're holding on to bitterness, you're blinded. But when you pick up forgiveness, when you let go of unforgiveness, you can step into all that God has for you. So is there someone in your life you know you need to forgive? And are you carrying a weight that you never meant to carry? I hope that this challenges you and encourages you. We'll see you soon.